In this episode, I'm excited to share with you lessons learned from starting a private practice. I've been an occupational therapist for over 20 years and own my own business for over 15 years. And I'm really excited to share with you everything that I have learned. But there are a couple key things that I wish I knew before I had started. So I hope that these tips will help you, whether you're just starting out or if you're in the middle of building your business. But these are some of the lessons that I learned from starting a private practice. Hi, I'm Jessica McMurdy from playitforwardtherapy.net. And today we're going to talk about lessons learned from starting a private practice. In 2006, I launched my own private practice as a sole practitioner of Stepping Stones Therapy Network. And my treatment model was providing home visits for children with special needs. And let me tell you, I put a lot of miles on my car that first year. But as my caseload grew, it really became apparent that I would need to set up shop. So since those early days, my practice has evolved from a mobile office, driving in the Seattle rain and jumping puddles with all my therapy equipment, to a dynamic clinic that offers outpatient and school-based therapy services. As my business celebrates its 15th year anniversary this year, I've had some time to really reflect upon my professional journey as a clinician and as a business owner. I am passionate about therapy and the positive impact that we as clinicians and coaches have on the lives of our clients. So what do I wish I'd known prior to this journey? I'm going to share with you 6 tips that I have for all therapists, especially if you're just starting out. But before I dive in, make sure that you like and subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any future private practice tips. So here's what I wish I'd known. Step number 1 is know where you are going. So take some time to think big and to dream big. Go for a walk, write in a journal, write it down, and imagine incredible success for yourself. So what does that look like in 1 year, 5 years, 10 years? And ask yourself, why does my practice exist? What is your vision for the company? And how will it serve the needs in your community? So it's very important for you to do a market analysis and to know who your customers are and what they're looking for. So how can you set yourself apart from becoming the first or the only or the best service for your clients? Step 2 is to stay on track. So just as you set goals for your patients, you want to set really specific and measurable goals for your business. So what is it that you want to achieve in the short term? What do you want to achieve in the long term? And how will you get there? So setting goals, it will really help you to stay on track to achieve your vision for the future. And I really recommend and encourage you to work with a business counselor or an executive coach to really support you and to hold you accountable for achieving your goals. Step number 3 is to pace yourself. So you want to avoid the pitfalls of growing too rapidly. And one way to avoid this is by creating systems and processes to keep your practice running smoothly and efficiently. It's really important for you to understand the key metrics that drive a thriving and successful therapy practice. You want to set the pace of your business growth by really analyzing those key metrics for success on a regular basis. You want to set some time aside every week to work on your business, not just in your business as a clinician. And by taking time to grow your business at a healthy pace, you have a much greater chance of success in the long run. Step 4 is if you stumble, get up and keep on going. So you want to keep in mind that there are no mistakes, just lessons to be learned. But if you do make a mistake, it's okay because nobody's perfect. So don't be too hard on yourself. Just really strive to be self-aware and to learn from your mistakes so you can come back stronger and wiser. So over the years, as my practice has evolved, I've moved into various office spaces to accommodate for growth. And as time consuming as it is looking for a new business home, it's super exciting to be able to dream up exciting floor plans for all of these future therapy plans and the space and all the equipment. However, in all of my excitement, I failed to do a few things. I failed to objectively assess the space that I was looking at. And I failed to accurately forecast what my future's needs would be in terms of the best location. So an example would be after the first week of working in my second floor treatment room, I received a complaint from the building owner that my neighbors were saying whatever was happening in my office was too loud and disruptive. And next to my office was a massage therapy practice, and directly below me was a hair salon. And I soon realized that my mistake of having a mini trampoline and not soundproofing my room while working with kids resulted in me being a very noisy neighbor. I also noticed that whenever my pediatric clients were using the ball hopper and bouncing down the hallway, the dentist next door would always open his suite to see whether the floor reverberations were an earthquake or what was going on. And so fortunately, my lease was month to month, and so it wasn't long before my office neighbors had the peace and quiet restored back to their building. So that was a mistake that I did make. But presently, my situation, I'm in an ideal space. I'm in the back of a building. It faces a glorious green belt, and my clients can jump and play and laugh and be as loud as they want to their heart's content. So it took me a while, several office spaces, to learn from that mistake and to really think it through. Step number 5 is don't run alone. By this, I mean sometimes as the owner of a small business, it can feel really overwhelming and even lonely at the top. And you might even wonder, how did I get myself into this gig? And sometimes I felt as if I was running in a hamster wheel. I was just spinning my wheels, yet going absolutely nowhere. And you know what? Those feelings, they're all normal. I can assure you that at some point in their career that all clinic owners and entrepreneurs have felt this sense of loneliness and solitude. And that's why it's really important as private practice owners that we seek out the company and the camaraderie of other small business owners. And with today's technology, you're not limited by geography. You can connect with other people, or you can commiserate, you can collaborate, you can encourage one another to really persevere on your entrepreneurial journey. There are things like networking groups, whether they're online or in person, and other business owners. They can really be an amazing resource and a support system. So I really encourage you to just take this idea and to run with it. For instance, I would love for you to join my Facebook page at Play It Forward Therapy. And this is a great community that I'm starting to build for other therapy entrepreneurs that want to help build and support each other with their practices. Step 6 is know when to take a break and know what energizes you. So as a new business owner, I didn't realize how much time, energy, resources it would take to own and operate a private practice. I went into it completely naively. And as an occupational therapist, prescribing self-care and leisure, it's what we encourage to our patients to live a balanced and a fulfilling life. But unfortunately, we're not always very good at listening to our own advice. So I'm telling you now, I encourage you to take some personal time to recharge your batteries, help mitigate burnout, go take a coffee break, go for a walk, go for a run, take a vacation, spend some time with your loved ones, because taking breaks and enjoying these energizing activities and the relationships in your life, it will really enable you to return to work refreshed and with a renewed energy so that you can tackle the various aspects of running a private practice. And the same goes for your staff. It's really important that you provide them with opportunities and encourage them to take time off to rest and relax. So one person can influence the whole entire culture of an office or a clinic. And as the boss, you want to keep in mind that employees who are happy at work, they're going to produce happy clients. So it's really important to spread the cheer. My hope is that one day you'll be able to sit back, relax, and you can appreciate how far you've come on your journey as a therapy entrepreneur. I just encourage you to keep up the great work and don't hesitate to reach out. Make sure that you like and subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any future private practice tips. Feel free to leave your comments. If you have any other topics that you would like to learn about, I'm happy to share.